Mitsubishi has a long and storied history of building tough vehicles for off-roading, from the L200 pickup to the mighty Shogun. But rugged and sturdy doesn't always necessarily equate to comfortable and economical. This is the Mitsubishi Outlander, a compact SUV in the same vein as rivals like the Hyundai Tucson, which aims to swap some of the ruggedness for a much more family-friendly approach. The plug-in hybrid version of the same car, the Outlander PHEV, has enjoyed quite a bit of success in the past year, but how does the more traditional diesel power model stand up? Like other Mitsubishis, the Outlander used to have a bit of a reputation for an interior that's slightly, well, drab. Thankfully, this range-topping GX4 version isn't so bad, with a full leather upholstery plus these smart-looking panels on the dash and on the sides of the doors. The plastics don't look or feel overly cheap, although I have to say I'm not a massive fan of the way that the gloss black from the centre console carries over to the steering wheel. Controls are big, easy to reach while driving and simply laid out, which is always a plus, while the infotainment system, particularly compared to the last version, is also a lot better. It's quicker to respond compared to the old version, a lot more intuitive to use, and it's also got integrated sat-nav and Bluetooth for your smartphone. You've also got lots of smart mod cons, like plenty of cubby holes and large storage bins. A smartphone tray up the front is handy, along with these 12-volt and USB connections that are handily tucked away underneath the sliding tray in the centre armrest. Mitsubishi goes a long way to stress the practicality and family friendliness of the Outlander range, and as such there are two ISOFIX attachments here in the rear, as well as plenty of space for up to 3 people. Taller passengers might find themselves bashing their heads off the top of the low roof though, however legroom is definitely decent. There's also an optional third row of seats in the back, but in all honesty it's hard to envision anybody fitting here except extremely small children. As a result, it's probably better just to fold them flat and to use them as extra storage space. If instead you choose to fold the third row of seating, which is as easy as pulling this and folding them both flat, you're left with this 591 litre boot with a flush loading lip that makes it easy to store large items. While its boxiness is perfect for providing lots of space, on the road the Outlander feels significantly cumbersome. To me, the steering feels wispy and really rather vague. Compared to many rivals as well, you can definitely feel every bit of this car's size on the road. So if you're the sort of driver who just wants to get from A to B with as little fuss as possible, then this comfortable marshmallowy ride will probably suit you quite well. If, however, you're looking for something with a little more life in it, you'd be a lot better off with either an S-Max or a Sorento. Where it does stand out from the crowd, however, is with its four-wheel drive ability. Push this button on the transmission tunnel and it'll lock up the centre differential for a lot more grip when traction's low and the going gets really tough. Outside of that, the 2.2 litre 148 brake horsepower diesel engine in this car is okay. It feels a little bit on the weedy side, but the 0 to 62 mph time is still brisk enough for a big car of this type, taking 11.7 seconds with this automatic gearbox. It's not the quietest diesel engine around, but then again it's not the noisiest either, and on the whole it's relatively refined and composed when at speed. Prices for the Outlander range start at $24,798 for the entry-level model, while the PHEV kicks off from $29,248 when taking the government's plug-in car grant into consideration. As a result, the diesel's cheaper to buy up front, but overall running costs might tip your favourite in the direction of the hybrid. It might not be the best driving SUV in the world, but then again, it's not really supposed to be. Mitsubishi has always been a byword for functionality, and with so much space, the Outlander is plenty functional indeed. Sure, the PHEV might be a lot better in terms of economy, but then a plug-in hybrid isn't for everyone. If instead you're looking for the right blend of ease of use, practicality and comfort, then the Outlander might just be for you. But what do you think of the Mitsubishi Outlander? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the Inquire button to find out more details about this car, or for any other models, visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more reviews, click on one of the links on screen now.